Hey there. Welcome back to Six Figure Chicks podcast. I am delighted to have special guests today, Lucy Kairalla. I can never say the name as well as you.
Energizing.
I know I don't have the roll in the tongue. But Lucy's a founder of Plain Language Matters. So she helps businesses simplify the complex messaging so that they can better connect with their clients, their audiences. Lucy is there to do it all for her clients, with a fantastic team, of course. Lucy is also an author in the Six Figure Chicks Phoenix Volume 1, where you shared your journey of helping businesses grow through the power of that plain language. I love. Lucy, okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty, what's a fun or unexpected thing that not a lot of people know about you?
Oh my gosh, Mel, that is the one thing that not a lot of people know about me, and now everybody will know. Um, well, there are two fun things. I think a personal one is that I am addicted to dark chocolate, but another one is that I'm a volleyball mom, and both of my children play volleyball. They play competitive. I travel with their team, and every single weekend of my life, I am at the volleyball gym cheering for my children, losing my voice, going crazy. Yeah, that's the fun thing about me.
Yeah. Well, every weekend except for this Saturday, right? Because you'll be
Yeah,
at
well,
day.
yeah, actually, this Saturday, I'm not gonna be at the gym, but yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I guess and it's good thing that you're addicted to dark chocolate instead of regular milk chocolate.
I started at 65%. I'm at now at 82%. I just can't have anything less than that. Yeah. It's
Oh.
not insane. Yes. Everybody tastes and say, oh my God, that tastes like, for me, is like amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Right on, the Holly chick. Okay, so we all face roadblocks like when we're building our businesses, starting from ground up. What's one of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome on your entrepreneurial journey?
Yeah. I think that one challenge that I had to overcome big time, and what I feel is that most entrepreneurs, most business owners, they have to overcome that,
Mm.
is the voices in your head. It's always that those voices in your head. Um, it's that's the biggest obstacle to growth, to scale. You're doing a heck of a great job, and you just gotta believe in yourself. Just go for it. Don't let those voices, don't let your mind mitigate too much,
Yeah.
right? Um, yeah, it can be a big, and here's the thing, with me, it was even worse, I feel, than most people because of the language barrier.
Mm.
What I do, actually, I help companies communicate clear. And in the beginning, it was like, who's gonna hire you to do copywriting? You can't even put a sentence without having a grammar mistake because English is not your first language.
Yeah.
That was huge for me. So I went to school for English language writing classes, creative writing, AP style writing. I never stopped studying English to the point I go crazy and I say, you know what? Yeah, that strategy of this is the message that needs to be communicated. Now hire and find somebody amazing to do the copywriting and communicate that. That's what I need. That's when I realize no matter what it is that you're facing, look outside of the box. Don't
Mm.
think that you need to do it all yourself. Put it on yourself. Those voices are going to talk if you do that.
Yeah, I love that. And as you know, I live by the delegation. That's the one key area of business in order to grow your business as well. Is like you can't wear all the hats.
No.
Yeah, you know.
I like when businesses, they try to do their marketing on their own. I think it's cute. And that it gets to the point where, oh, this looks homemade. I want more professional looking. I want more sophisticated. I want, and they get stuck, and then that thing start consuming and eating them, their time, eating their money, eating their brain. And that's when you know, hire a professional and just feel the difference. Enjoy the ride. This should be fun. Marketing should be fun. Rebranding should be fun. Websites, redoing your website, trust me, should be fun. My clients have fun because that's what we do all day long. We got this down, and there's no other outcome but amazing. When you hire professionals, when you delegate, when you take that out of yourself and let it flow with somebody else, you see that the business is just, you're just gonna achieve your goals.
Yeah, most definitely. And I love how, you're all about the simplification of, complex communication. Like you said, we make it out to be a lot more than it really is because of all the voices in our heads or, all of our self-doubts and all the roadblocks that we put in front of our own pathway to success. So, what do you think one of the biggest mistakes businesses or owners make when trying to communicate with their audience?
Yeah, so there's definitely a few, but one that comes to my mind immediately that I see very often
Uh,
is use of high literary, very difficult terminology, technical language, and very high literary words. They think that they should speak like that because they need to sound smart, because they need to build that trust. But what they're doing, they're causing a huge confusion in their client's brain. And that's number one, for sure. Rule of thumb, if a caveman can't understand, redo everything. We go fourth level of English grammar here. That's our rule, fourth level. Sometimes I have clients that say, oh, Lucy, how do I communicate this, and that? I say, well, you write this, and that. And it's so sick when they're like, oh, yeah, that's true. And that's it. You got this. We got this. We communicate like this in our dinner table with that's what your clients want. That personal. They want that connection. They want to understand fast. Because I tell you, Mel, the companies that are selling billions of dollars here in the US are not the ones selling the best products and services. They are the ones that can communicate the fastest. They are the ones who can communicate the simplest.
yeah.
If you like Starbucks coffee, Starbucks in 2023, I was just reading this, $23 billion. That's how much they make. Any room that you go and you say, who here thinks Starbucks is the best coffee company in the world? And nobody's going to raise their hands. But why are they selling so much coffee? Because they can come across, they connect. And it's such a beauty, it's such a gift when a brand do that.
Yeah, I just read too that Starbucks is going to be simplifying their menu because, like, exactly to what you said, simple is better. They're like, it's great to have all these choices, but, at the end of the day, we all just like our go-tos or our regular, type of coffee drink. And or sometimes when we have so many options, we're just like, forget it. I don't need it.
Yes, exactly. And when sometimes I have clients, they come, they say, Lucy, you're asking me what's the problem that I solved to my client, but I solved 37 problems. Oh, great. That's great that you solve all these many problems. You want to be that person. You want to be that company that solved 37 problems, but you can't communicate them all, not on a single marketing piece. So how are we going to do that? Find out the one that is focused enough so that people can relate immediately, but broad enough to also hint that you do all these things for them. And that's not an easy task, Mel. Businesses that try to do that on their own, they rarely succeed because it takes a whole bunch of of creative thinking, brainstorming, experts, copywriting experts. That's what we bring to the table. We bring that team that will find that one essence that will make all the difference. And it's beautiful when it happens.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's amazing that when you find that amazing team and you're confident in being able to provide services at that level within a team of experts in your back pocket. So I love that. And I know that your clients are very lucky to have you guys on their side. One more thing too is you're a part again of the Six Figure Chicks Phoenix book, volume 1, because we're in production with volume 2 already. How has being an author in a best-selling book increased your visibility or credibility? Do you really use that to your advantage?
Oh, I absolutely love that. It's mind-blowing that we became international bestseller. My people in my country actually, that call attention to my people in my country that knew me when I was in college, when I was, at that time. So my family and everybody, and this is incredible for me. It really had a much bigger reach than I could ever possibly think that this would take me. In terms of here in the US and the now, I really strongly feel that it brings an authority and a level of trust when people know, oh, she has a chapter there in a book that became an international bestseller. It's quite amazing. But here is the most transformative thing that this book did to me. It was really to my children. I have 2 girls, and my girls, they're dark skin. They don't look like the Barbie American girls here, right? They're short, skinny. They're not the tall Americans. And for me, I always tell them, you can do anything that you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your English is not perfect. I did it. I came to this country. I did it. You can do anything that you want as long as your heart is into it. And for me to have my story in this book, that they can come and say, wow, mom, okay, this is amazing. And that was the biggest takeaway for me, apart from, all the professional exposure I got.
Yeah, I love that. Because your children can look at you more than just their mom. Like you're in a new light of international bestseller, best-selling author, something that you were never that to them before, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so before we wrap it up, what's one like mantra that you use that keeps you grounded or motivated?
Yeah, definitely keep it simple. That's it. Keep it simple. That's the mantra. I have this on my wall at home. I have this on my wall at work. I have this on my vision board. Keep it simple. Don't confuse people. Say it as is. Don't overthink. It will come across just fine.
Most definitely. Well said. Lucy, where can people connect with you and learn more about Plain Language Matters?
plainlanguagematters.com. That's PLAIN, plain language matters, MATTERS.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I am so happy to have you on the show. I look forward to seeing you at the inaugural Mentorship Day and empowering the next gen women. So until next time, keep growing. And remember, the simplest messages are the ones that stick, right?
Oh, yeah. Well said.